Hey YouTube, just wanted to make a quick video talking about the new Northern Realms leader that was just spoiled, Queen Meve. She has Order, boosts an allied unit by 1 on cooldown 2. Basically, she's the Northern Realms version of Crach, where Skellige synergizes with damaging the opponent's units through the Bloodthirst mechanic and stuff like Wild Boar of the Sea. Northern Realms tends to synergize with boosting its own units with cards like Anna, Trident Infantry, Temerian Infantry, and Lyrian Scytheman. So, aside from the obvious synergies, I think one of the most exciting parts about this card is being able to get stuff like Reinforced Trebuchet and Blue Stripe Commando out of removal range. The difference between 4 and 5 is a pretty huge deal. 4 is pretty much the sweet spot for gold removal right now. Stuff like Vess, Enraged Ifrit, Naked Chironix, Mullane, all these cards deal exactly 4, and getting it up to 5 is a pretty big difference. It's usually the difference between your opponent having to use a lock on something and being able to kill it easily. The one main exception, I guess, is Sarret, where if they have Sarret plus Ox, they can just kill your guy with Sarret. Aside from that, I think this does have some pretty exciting implications for Boost NR in general. For those of you who don't know, Boost NR has two main, very cheap bronze payoff cards. There's Temerian Infantry, which is a 3 for 5 that damages an opposing unit by 1 for every boosted unit on the row, which is probably the less exciting of the two, but it does represent some cheap removal. However, there's also Lyrian Scytheman, who is a 2 for 4 that gets boosted by 1 for every boosted unit that you have. While this might sound kind of underwhelming in comparison to Pirate Captain, where you need, to get your 6 points, you need to have 4 boosted units in play, compared to Pirate Captain only needing 2 damage units to get 6. You gotta realize this isn't capped, right? If you have 7 boosted units in play, which really isn't that difficult when we're talking about playing a deck that has Anna in it, you have Queen Meve, you have Kidweni Sergeants, maybe you want to play PFIs, maybe you want to play Field Medics. There's so many ways of creating boosted units cheaply that it is not difficult to imagine a world where you're consistently playing Lyrian Scytheman for like 8 to 10 points. I played lists that with both Foltest and Tensel that were pretty reliably playing the Lyrian Scythemans for between 6 and 10, and that was without a leader like this. I was relying on mostly Commander Sworn in order to generate boosted units. But if you don't have to play Commander Sworn anymore, you don't need to rely on stuff like keeping your Germain tokens alive. I think that could be a huge deal for this kind of archetype. Obviously, being able to boost Anna the same turn you played is a huge deal. Even though Foltest only has 3 charges, it's pretty common for Foltest to want to use a charge on Anna just to get that ticking immediately. The other obvious application for this is Trident Infantry. Effectively, so if you compare this to Demavend, Demavend tries to get 2 points every time that you use one of his abilities, because usually the things that are eating charges are using the charge to deal 2 points. You're using Sarah, Johnny, Reinforced Ballista, even the golds like Margita Baraki and Roche Merciless. All these are generally getting 2 points per charge. Queen Meve, in conjunction with Trident Infantry, allows you to get 2 points every time you use Queen Meve's ability. And it's not like Trident Infantry is not doing anything else in your deck either. You can use it with Kidweni Sergeants to get additional points. Every time Anna ticks, you're getting an additional point there. You can use Field Medic maybe and get another boost there. Maybe you're playing Wyvern Scale Shield and you can get 2 points per turn on that. I think there's a lot of exciting potential for this. The card looks very unassuming and kind of unexciting, but sort of like how Crach didn't catch on immediately and it took time for people to realize how good Crach was. I think this card is very good. Probably not faction breaking, but depending on what other balance changes there are, I could definitely see Queen Meve being the NR leader of choice going forward. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time.